Davis.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant one there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. King, left side, off the pick, and fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot two. That one on Davis. The Rockets shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And as a team, really just middle of the pack in terms of their percentage from the line at about 76.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
First one falls for him. Anderson, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. And both free throws good from Freak.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter, and the foul called on Freak. It's a tie game here in Houston. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Dwight, what's your assessment of the team you're playing here tonight?
They're a tough team. You know, they play hard, they play together, they move the ball, and they know how to play.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
We've watched Holiday play great basketball. He has 9 points, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference.
So it's a narrow victory for the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as Clark, they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
Yep, and it might not be the way a coach...
Good win, Freak. We'll get y'all next time.
I don't know, man. Think you better get used to this feeling.
Freak getting that confidence level up. I like it.
It's always been there. You know that.
True that. Yo, hit me up later. Got a few things we should talk about.
Okay, cool. I will.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, James Harden. No matter what they threw at him during the second half, it seemed like he had the answer and was able to find all the... And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K.
You're always going to have people who don't believe that you're really good at what you do, you know, and that's probably more so because they haven't figured out how to be good at what they know or don't even know how to do, you know. So, you know, that's That's just what it is.
Let's take them back. Yeah.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. And tonight, it'll be the Houston Rockets going up against the Toronto Raptors. Checking out Toronto, this is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. Well, the Raptors have a good collection of scorers that can create their own shot when they want. If you're the coach, Shaq, and the game's on the line, which Raptors getting the ball?
I'm going with DeMar DeRozan. He can create space with his athleticism and get a shot off against anybody, Ernie.
Well, I'm going with Kyle Lowry. He's shown time and time again that he has the ability to knock down shots, and big ones at that, in tough situations.
I'll take either one. That's for sure. Almost game time. We'll see you later.
It's the land of mission control, Houston, Texas, where the Rockets are ready to engage in an interconference showdown. The Raptors swing into this game as part of their continuing road trip. Well, compared to last season, you'd have to say the start to this season has not been quite what you'd expect. They hope to improve their record with the win tonight, certainly.
And I think for Toronto, they've stumbled a little bit here at the beginning of the season. A disappointing start for one of the NBA's truly great teams.
Well, you know, we thought they were going to be a great team, but early season results have me wondering what kind of team they're going to be. Great, certainly not in the equation now.
Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against New Orleans.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. And it's Gay in at the 3.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
On defense, Houston, 4-point game. Valanciunas, the basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
Now here's King. He's given them a healthy dose of offense each and every night with an average of 20 points a game.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skill skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I was able to speak with Dwayne Casey for a moment. He knows they're up against a team that plays best when they're getting to the rim. He told me that their #1 concern is going to be sliding over to help on any drives and closing up any lanes to the hoop as quickly as possible. Good rotation is key, guys.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. And it's DeRozan missing. For Toronto, they come in off the loss to the Nets in Brooklyn.
And guys, just look at the turnover stats in that game. You're not going to win giving it up as many times as they did.
Not unless you play an even tougher brand of defense on your end and force more turnovers for the other side. That's the only way you're going to get that thing squared away.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
The Rockets shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
One shot. One shot.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Lowry drives in. King. With the block, and that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
But they'll get another chance. Here's Beasley. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Beasley's got 5. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Rockets.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense. Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how, Clark. Brilliant throwdown.
Just exerting his authority on that play.
And Freak throws it down.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing. And right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
And that one is hammered home.
And that fella can flat out fly, can he?
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony out of UNLV. No doubt about that. Just look at the elevation he climbed to right there.
Kevin, you just made my knees hurt.
That's what sets him apart from so many other point guards in the NBA.
Goes up off the pick, and he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Got that bucket in no time at all. King's got 13.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his has led them to this lead.
All right, coming on the court on your own Rockets power dancer. Give it up. Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. Subs in for Houston, Michael Beasley. He's checked in for Brewer. Harden comes in for Mario Chalmers. And King subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Beasley out there with Laverne. And it's King at the point, so that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. 5 on the clock. Good work defensively by Lowry. Raptors trail by 6. DeRozan on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. DeRozan's got his second bucket of the game to go. King outside. Off the pick. The rebound by Patterson.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Rockets leading by 4. Beasley the screen. Freak kicks to Laverne. Houston moving it around. Here's King. Another miss by Houston.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Gay misses.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Raptors trail by 6. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
That's good. And it's 7 points for DeMar DeRozan.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
King with it. 15 points in the game. Inside. Shot's good by Laverne. Laverne's got 5 points so far.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
King with it. Lowry picks him up. Lowry against King. Toronto grabs the miss.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Gay kicks to Lowry. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That was a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, there's no doubt.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, Kevin. Dwayne Casey was just going over the plan with his team. He went over the offensive plan, and that hinges on running through Valanciunas. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. Guys, they're clearly hoping those changes have an effect even before this game makes it to halftime. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
It's been a strong night for Free. 18 points, and all the steals he's collected only add to his impressive stat line.
Whether he's picking someone's pocket or picking off a pass, he has been a disruptive force out on the floor.
Terrence Ross is checked in for Toronto. 1:39 left here in the second. Powell, the pass to Biyombo. Pops loose off the pick and hammers it home.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Down low, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
King, that's good.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Powell dishes to Joseph. Screened by Valanciunas. And Joseph kicks to Valanciunas. And another basket for Toronto.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
There's a good screen. Pass to Chalmers. Beasley sets a screen for Chalmers. Here's King. Offensive rebound. Capella kicks to Muhammad. King outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. King's got 27 points. And so we conclude the first half. Rockets ahead. They're up by 7. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, Coach Casey, obviously you'll be starting the second half with your work cut out for you. What do you need to see change to start climbing back into this game?
Well, the thing about it is we got to have some want-to. Some defensive toughness, some grit. We're not playing with that. I saw none of that in our first few minutes of the game. I've got to see some focus and some fire.
Coach, thanks for the time. Gentlemen, over to you.
Thank you, Doris, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for the third quarter of basketball. The second half just about to get going here. You look at Free. He has been everywhere.
He created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him, for those of you.
Oh! Where did that come from? That was beautiful.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
It's DeRozan with the drive. They grab their own miss. Houston leading by 9. King with it. Lowry picks him up. Now here's King. He has 29. And another 3 for Houston.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Ball's knocked loose. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Oh! That is just nasty.
The athleticism on that finish. It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when...
Boom! And nobody getting in the way.
Not at all. Major throw down there. How's that for a one-man show? With this fell on Broadway. Self-service.
The most magnificent alley-oop he could have chosen.
Yeah, and he pulls that one off, guys, to perfection.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, Kevin. Dwayne Casey was just going over the plan with his team. He went over the offensive plan, and that hinges on running through Valanciunas. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he's still...
Group substitution here. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Laverne. Brewer comes in for Muhammad. Mario Chalmers, he's checked in for James Harden. And King subbed in for Patrick Beverly. A new group in now for the Raptors. Biyombo is checked in for Patterson. Terrence Ross comes in for Rudy Gay. Powell, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Joseph in for Kyle Lowry. Now here's King. Not a lot of room. Lets it go with the three. That's good. King's got 39.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
36 seconds left to play in the third. Chalmers passes to King. He dishes it to Beasley. 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot. And Freak throws it down.
And all of a sudden, you can see the confidence overflowing offensively.
Getting everything to drop and at an ideal time. I mean, they're poised for a terrific crunch time run here.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But, again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Rockets leading by 15. King in at point guard. Shabazz Muhammad is out there with Beasley. Then there's Chalmers. And it's Capella in at the 5. Home in the paint. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Shot clock at 6. Here's King. Off target from outside. Raptors trail by 15. DeRozan dishes to Lowry. Biyombo kicks to DeRozan. They set the pick. And there's the pass to Patterson. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Patterson's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Raptors. King against Lowry. Beasley the screen. Here's King from deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. King's got 46 points.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, defensively, you have got to close out and contest. Even if it opens up some driving lanes, you can't give up those looks that often.
And now it's Lowry running. Here we go, all the way if he can. Rockets leading by 16. And here is King. 6 to shoot. The high post shot. And Houston again with the bucket. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Rockets?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And it's Biyombo with the rebound. Biyombo's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Joseph the pass to Patterson. And the Raptors miss again. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Lowry against King. Let's go. Misses off the right iron.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
The drive by Lowry to the left wing. Patterson setting the pick for Joseph. shot to stop the drought. Can't get it to go. And Houston the other way now. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. King outside. Lowry brings the double, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
You know, he's not your typical NBA center in terms of height, guys, but he plays as big as any of them, thanks to his incredible bounce ability.
Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Yes, guys, over that break, I was able to catch the message Houston's coach was giving to his team. Muhammad was the focus of the discussion, and he wants their offense to run through him. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. He also wants them to concentrate on working as a team at the offensive end. Passing, patience, and teamwork. Those were the messages. Guys, we'll see how Coach's direction pays off as this one winds down. Kevin?
Always great to hear from you, Doris.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
And it's Houston on the break. Freak with the ball. Took the opportunity when he saw it. King's got 53.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Rockets.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capabilities.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. So I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Freak. He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Lowry dishes to DeRozan. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Lets it go with the three. And he hits it from deep. 3 points there from King. King's got 59 points. And DeRozan kicks to Lowry. So we see Houston taking the W here. They won this game going away.
Hey.
Yes, I'm here with
the 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan Player of the Game.